Well, Alexandra, congratulations on that. When you left it late, but you are walking away with all 3 points. How pleased are you with that display?
I feel really happy. It's amazing to win this kind of game on the last minute, last second like this. We really wanted to win today because we know it's important to be on top in the table. So after concede the first goal was a hard game, but we didn't give up until the end, and this is good for the team.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it has gone down the winner as a Jose Sarr own goal. But just talk me through your goal and in terms of what you were thinking as the ball came to you.
I knew it was the end of the game, and Nico gave me a good ball, so I give the few of energy left on my body, and with luck he came in, so I'm happy. We have the 3 points. A bit sad it's not for me, but we keep going, and I'm going to score.
And you haven't scored since Boxing Day. I know it hasn't officially gone down into your goal, but are you pleased with your performance overall today?
Of course I want to score, but more important is to win, to help the teammate to be better. We had a difficult January. I think we are coming back better now in February, and we want to do the same until the end of the season.
And the atmosphere was absolutely incredible out there. How much did the fans help and spur you on to this victory?
Yeah, they were amazing. Like every game at home this season, I want to thank them because they give us a lot of energy, and more at the end of the game when it's like this. So thanks to them, and I think this kind of win make them really happy.
And you are now just 1 point behind Manchester United with 2 games in hand. How much confidence will a performance like this and this result give you as players to know that you can challenge for that top 4 spot?
Give us a lot of confidence, but as well we're a young team, so the confidence can drop really quick. So that's why we have to keep working every day in training session. We trust the coach for this, so we listen to him every day, and we hope at the end of the season we're going to finish top 4.
Alexandra, thank you very much, and
enjoy
the win.
Thank you so much.
Manchester United, but with 2 games in hand, Ian, have you managed to compose yourself?
Yeah, I'm kind of pleased about that, to be honest, because Wolves, they were wasting time as well. I don't want to sound like all sour and that. So I'm quite pleased when that happens in the end. You get one that late, but yeah, I am pleased with that because Arsenal, like I said before, had to find a way. I thought that this Lacazette in front of goal tonight wasn't really happening for him. I thought he wasn't sharp, and even with the strike to win, I think that was missing the goal. Hit the goalkeeper's arm and goes in, but maybe that's the luck he deserved in the end because he's been working very hard with the team. But I'm quite pleased that they nicked that because they're going to have to win a lot more games like that if they're going to play that sloppily, especially in the first half.
With just seconds left of injury time, 95 minutes on the clock before Alexandre Lacazette somehow got the ball over the line via Jose Sarr's hand, but the build-up play initially was very encouraging, was it not, from Arsenal's perspective?
Yeah, it was. Saka again, very dangerous. Kept the ball alive here, Nicolas Pepe, but it was a good movement from Lacazette here once the ball goes in, because Erdegaard, who's magnificent, once he moves there, he's gone. And that there, he kind of scuffs that. He scuffs it, it's missing the target. I'm not even sure if it would have got to Saka because I think he had a player in front of him, in Johnny. But once you look at it from this, look, I'm not sure if that would have got to him, but yeah, here we go. He hits this into the ground. So I'm not sure if he's crossing it, but that's the luck you get because we kept going for it.
I don't think that's because you kept going for it, you deserve that bit of luck, but that just sums up Lacazette's evening. Everything he's been doing hasn't been coming off, and even that didn't come off, and it's come off.
I think that we did deserve I think we did deserve that in the end.
On what respect?
Because they were trying to waste time. They were wasting time for a long time.
Excuse me, why were they wasting time?
Because they were trying to hold on to the game. You look at the way Wolves were playing with the players they've got. They brought Neto on. They got Pundits had to come up. They weren't trying to have a go at Arsenal. They were sat back. They sat back.
Paul is eager to have his say, and we will get back to you in a second. But let's hear from the man who made it possible that Arsenal came away with all 3 points. Here is the Arsenal striker, Alexandre Lacazette. Look, I was going to say, Ian, you mentioned Arsenal with Lacazette, particularly in the first half, flattered to deceive. He lacked that sharpness. But, as the saying goes, and you often say it yourselves, he bought the ticket, he had a go. And in the end, it's counted towards what is a huge game, a huge win for them.
Yeah, it was. Like I say, I thought Arsenal started the game pretty well. The mistake set us back. It was a poor mistake from Gabriel at the back. But in the main, Arsenal continually tried to get forward, made some good opportunities, didn't take them. And then, obviously, like I say, I thought that Wolves When we saw Jimenez miss that chance, what he had, that could have been really important. I think, you see now it was very important, but I thought they had an opportunity to go for us and they didn't. And Arsenal just kept going. And in the end, they got the winning goal.
Yeah. Ian spoke about lack of composure from Arsenal in the first half. Were you surprised at Wolves' composure in the second, particularly in the last 15 minutes?
Yeah, I did, because obviously the way the second half set out, and as Ian said, Arsenal were on the ascendancy. They were pushing forward. They were creating chances. Wolves got deeper and deeper and allowed Arsenal to play intricate passes, little 1-2s. But they stood firm, and the shape was good, and they were solid. The 2 goals they conceded, the shape wasn't good. There was gaps in the back 5. Didn't go with runners. People running past them. And Bruno Lage would look at that and think, be really disappointed. But Arsenal were average in the first half. And Wolves should have come out, as rightly said, and try and got that second goal. And they didn't, and they got punished for it.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing with Arsenal, especially with the last game, with the 1-0 game down to 10 men, is that there is a doggedness that they're going to need, because we haven't got that recognised goal scorer. Our top goal scorer is Emile Smith-Rowe. I think Saka's got a few. We're not getting a lot of goals from Lacazette, but we're defending well. We're starting to find an identity with what we're trying to do. Partey and Xhaka in there are very solid for us. Odegaard is fantastic, the glue, and we're finding a way now, and that was another way tonight. Weren't great.
It wasn't convincing.
No, it weren't convincing. You wouldn't say that. Even the goal, the Lacazette goal, wasn't a convincing goal, but it's a goal, and you just have to get the job done, and that's what they did tonight. People would criticise Arsenal a lot for not being able to dig in and find that, and they're finding a way to do that now. And so
what I'd say to that, Ian, and you're probably right, and maybe the Wolves allowed them to get back into the game. But when you think about the games they've got to play Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham, teams like that, they can't afford to perform like that, because they will be 2-3-0 down, where they won't be able to be dogged and get back in the game. So that's a big lesson for Arteta, isn't it?
Absolutely. But the fact is that you play against those. You have to look at the Tottenham game. You'll have to go into the Tottenham game with a certain amount of confidence, because we know what Tottenham can do. One week they can beat Man City, next week they can lose to Burnley. You have to go into these games thinking you can get something.
Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp said he was more concerned about his side remaining on the front foot than how big the gap was between them and leaders Manchester City at the top of the Premier League table after Wednesday's thrashing of Leeds United. City's unrelenting form had seen the champions look on course to comfortably seal their 4th league title in 5 seasons, but Liverpool have kept pace, waiting for Pep Guardiola's side to slip up. A surprise defeat to Tottenham Hotspur at the weekend opened the door for Liverpool, who grasped the opportunity with both hands, putting 6 goals past a hapless Leeds and closing the gap on City to 3 points, the closest the Reds have been to the champions since Christmas Day. "We honestly don't chase City," Klopp said. "We have the League Cup final on Sunday and City play, and they probably win, and it is 6 points again before we play the next league game. I'm not sure if we play again before their next game after that, so it could be a 9-point gap again. We just have to win our football games, and to do that we must stay on the front foot. We are just a good football team, and by keeping being that we can be a successful football team." Klopp was visibly elated at the final whistle, producing his famous fist pump in front of the Kop stand on more occasions than he would normally. "I got a little bit carried away," he added. "Obviously it doesn't happen too often anymore for me, but I am absolutely fine with it. I really love how the whole stadium responded tonight, and how we really were in the game as a unit. So many things happen only because of the fans." Leeds have now conceded 3 or more goals in 4 consecutive league games for the first time since March 1960, form which has seen them slide closer to the relegation zone, and is a major concern for coach Marcelo Bielsa. "The distances between the 2 teams, we were never able to reduce them," he said. "In the second half we thought it would be difficult to play an even game, but we wanted to prevent or avoid what ended up happening. We are fighting relegation. Of course it worries me, how is it not going to? I question myself after games like that.